Hi, I am Jawad. So today we are going to install the NTP package in our DNS client. Till now, what we have done, we have basically installed the ESXi, and after that, we do the DNS installation. After DNS installation, we make a video how to configure it in details. So before proceeding to the installation of the vCenter, we need to also have NTP ready so all the VMs can be synced. One of the requirement was DNS, which we already did, and this one is the NTP configuration. So what we are going to do, we are going to set up an NTP server, which is going to be ready for the vCenter and the other VMs. So let's start now. This will be our agenda. We will discuss for the NTP option, then installation, and we will discuss different configuration options available, and then we will verify the NTP service. In the last, we will configure the ESXi as an NTP client. So what is NTP? It's basically the network timing protocol used in the internet to sync the computer's clocks with the reference time sources. There are many tools, but prominent are NTPD tools and the chronic. So what is NTPD prawns? You can see that it is very older and used from a long time. And the other benefit is flexibility, which actually offers a lot of extensive configuration options for the complex setup. Lastly, it has precision, which is can synchronize clocks with the high accuracy. But there are also cons. It take a lot of time to sync initially, or it do not sync if there is too much difference exist between the source, and also the resource usage is too much as compared to the other one crony, and it is less adopted. What it means, if there is high um, uh, latency in the network or jitter, it will not work. Second option we have available is crony. uh, Good thing about it is quick sync as compared to NTPD, and the second is low resource uses. We have it is very less resources used to configure this option. Second, it is robust. What does it robust mean? As we know that if there is some latency, then that one is not able to handle the NTPD option, but this one can easily adopt according to the varying latencies. Cons is basically the slow initial synchronization. Crony is not widely recognized or used as NTPD, and the resource usage is too much mm, for this one. Okay, so as I said, we have also another options available in the market like Open NTPD, systemd, timesyncd, PTP, and GPS. But in this video, we are going to discuss NTPD because it's widely used, and I have seen mostly in the production environment. So let's install it first. The command is to yum install NTPT. Sudo is if you are not logged in as a root user. Uh, and okay, yes, install. Now it is installed. Now I need to see the status. It is not started. I will start the service, and I will also enable. So even after the boot, it is remain up. So we need to enable it for remain. So we have done this one step, and we need to now add the pool server. What is pool server? Why it's needed? Because it gives some source to our NTP server. This machine which we installed DNS, it will also act as a NTP server for our domain, but it also need to sync from the better source. So that's why we have many source pool servers available in different geographical location. What is the benefit that when we add the pool server, we are basically providing a redundancy because multiple server exist. So even if one of the fail, it can switch to another NTP source, and also it provide better accuracy. Uh, and how do we do that? There is a file. Once you install the NTPD, there is a file which we need to do some changes on this file. So let's go there. vi /etc/ntpd.cf. Sorry, I think I wrongly opened the wrong file. It was ntp. Okay, here you go. Is there. I will select this is Red Hat pool, but I will select Australia pool because I am here in Australia, so it's better to be in geographical location near to it. So it's in Australia, it's better to select that pool. There are millions of clients and thousands of servers available. So I'm going to use the Australia server. Let's change this to AU. Let's check it's the correct one, ntp.org. Yeah, that is our correct. This is updated. Now, what is the next step? We need to restrict also because maybe other clients can also request for the NTP, but we want to limit to our own domain, which is ujNetLab. And there are some parameter which we need to configure, which is no modify and no trap. What did no modify do? So the client cannot modify any configuration of our NTP server. Lastly, the trap option, which is used, maybe some can try to make a DDoS attack. He can start sending the traps and the server can get busy and the service will be denied. So in order to do that, we will make these restrictions. It's not necessary, but it's optional, but I am going to configure it. Here you can see it's a restrict already, but it is commented already. So I will uncomment it. And my subnet is 4.0. And I also want to make it what else is fine. No need to for the local one. What is the next step? And next step is to set the time zone, because why it is asking to have a time zone, because sorry, you see it's showing the time zone of America. So even if it after sync, it will show you the UTC time. So I want to, the time zone can be always changed to the client, but this is acting as a server, but actually this is the client with respect to the source. What is the source? Source are those pool servers which we just configured. So let's start the system, the NTP server service, because why? Because we just reconfigure it. So we need to restart the service and we need to see it is status. Yeah, it's running, and we need to verify. There are several commands to see, like ntp d minus q, ntpq, sorry. So this starts syncing now. You can see it's the static from the AU. is the ID of the remote site. So I believe we are already synced. Time. So I believe this is correct time, 6. Yeah, and we are 11 hour ahead. So it's correct. And we can also see with the help of the date command. But what actually we need to do is to change the time zone. So we'll do it time. Okay. So sorry that I was missing this command, making some mistake there. Now it's fine. And now you can see it is now set to the Australia time zone. It is correct now. And it's also showing the local time correctly because I have updated it. You can also, there is some command, I believe, list zone or something, which you can also verify with that one, but I cannot recall right now. Okay, so this one is done. Now we need to make a ESXi as an NTP client. We need to okay, now we are logging to the ESXi, and as per this step we need to sorry for that, we need to uh, configure ESXi as an NTP client. Okay, manage system, add an NTP setting. We'll go here. What is 164.105 and we will make it restart. Okay, actually it is done. There is one other way we can do it from the CLI, but I'm going to restart it and then the NTP client will be set. So thank you very much for watching. In the next video, we are going to discuss about the vCenter installation. Now our prerequisites are done.